Media One Sports presents MIAA Girls Softball. The rights fee to this cablecast have been waived by the MIAA and Dracut High School. Any rebroadcast or republication of this program is prohibited. Joe DiCarlo alongside Jim Broadbent for today's game. Today is June 9th, 1998, and comes to you from the Michael J. Monahan Memorial Field. This is a quarterfinal softball game. Today, the Dracut Middies take on the Winchester Sachems.
Sachems, Joe.
Sachems?
Sachems. And the lineup for the Winchester Sachems. The head coach is Michelle Cahill. JV coach is Jim Marcinecci, and assistant coach is Jack Squiglia. Leading off at first base, number 3, Grace Bloodwell. Center field, number 18, Leslie Santini. Second base, number 10, Julie Rodriguez. Catching for today and batting cleanup is number 4, Allison Pinney. And third base today, Rachel Cabosi, number 2. Right field, Lindsay Santini, number 13. Shortstop, number 8, Erin Krajewski. Number 9, Meredith Hill, is the pitcher for today's matchup. And in left field, Allison Gate, number 7. Joe?
Batting for the Middies today is number 24, second baseman, Tina Graham. Number 7, playing shortstop, Daphne Page. Number 27, first base, Rachel Hosworth. Number 33, catcher, Courtney DeRoges. Number 31, the designated hitter, Colleen O'Leary. Number 8, right field, Amy DeSimas. Number 13, third base, Celine Panette. Number 9, center field, Justine Roy. Number 17, pitcher, Melanie Dutney. Melanie has a record of 13-0. The head coach for the Middies is Dana Morrow. This is his 11th season as coach for the Middies. He has a record of 184 wins and 61 losses. The assistant coach is George Roy. As we begin the top of the first inning here, up to bat for Winchester is number 3, Grace Bloodwell. And Melanie's first pitch is called for a strike. Count goes to 0-1. Pitch is high for a ball. Counts at 1-1. And a swing and a miss. Counts at 1-2. Going to be low for a ball. Counts at 2-2.
Umpires for today's game at home plate is Matt DeGostino, and doing the bases is Dan Trepanier. Got a foul ball hit by number 3, Bloodwell.
Count remains at 2-2.
And we've got a foul ball hit over towards us, and it's not going to be recovered. Count remains 2-2.
Like we said, this is a quarterfinal game. You need to win 6 games, 6 in a row. You have to go 6-0 to win the state finals. I'm sorry, to win the state championship. Dracut right now is 1-0. Pitch is high for a ball. Count goes to 3-2.
And another foul ball hit over towards the third base side. Count's still going to be full, 3-2.
and she walks her.
So we have the first batter of the game here, walked by Dutney. There's no outs, runner on first, top of the first inning.
Next to bat for Winchester is number 18, Leslie Santini. Pitch is high for a ball. We are in the top of the first inning with no outs, runners on first. Ball is high, count goes to 2-0. And she gets the strike. Counts now at 2-1.
Yeah, it's a bunt by Santini, and she's tagged out going to the first base, but the runner advances to second base. So it's going to be one out here in the top of the first inning. Runners on second base in scoring position. Up next for the Winchester Sachems is number 10, Julie Rodriguez.
Pitch is high for a ball. Count now goes to 0-2. I'm sorry, 2-0.
And that was what looked like to be a fake bunt done by Rodriguez, but it was a hit to second base thrown out by Tina Graham. The runner advances to third base, though. So we've got a runner in serious scoring position. Already Winchester already threatening in the first inning. It's now 2 outs in the top of the first.
Next to bat for Winchester is number 4, Allison Pinney.
Got a line drive hit the center field, and it's covered by number 8, Amy DeCinas.
Justine Roy.
Justine Roy? You're right. So that retires the side for the first half of the inning. Going into the bottom of the first inning, scores Winchester 0 and Dracut coming up to bat.
And we're back. A well-rounded education is one that is not only academically orientated, but one that also includes physical, social, and emotional development. The interscholastic athletics provide the other half of education. The MIAA encourages you to support your local high school athletic teams throughout the school year. As we get underway here, we are in the quarterfinal round of the state tournament. Dracut High School is taking on the Winchester
Sachems.
On June 9th, 1998, from the Michael J. Monahan Memorial Field. We are in the bottom of the first inning. Score is 0-0. And up to bat for the Middies.
Number 23, Tina Graham.
Once again, number 9, Meredith Hill, is pitching for Winchester. Tina Graham has a current batting average of .311. She has 10 RBIs.
Foul ball. Just missed by the first baseman, number 2. Rachel Capozzi, third baseman, excuse me.
The count's now at 0-2.
Ground ball hit up the third base side into left field, and it's going to be a base hit for Tina Graham. Now on first base with no outs.
Next to bat for the Middies is Daphne Page. First pitch is called strike. Daphne has a current batting average of .455 with 8 RBIs.
And we've got a line drive hit in the center field, and it's caught by the center fielder. So it's going to be one out in the top of the bottom of the first. Runner does not advance on the play.
Next to bat for the Middies is number 27, Rachel Hosworth. First ball is high and inside. Count now goes to 1-0. Rachel's back on the roster from being out for a couple weeks with a sprained ankle. She took a ball. Count now goes to 2-0. She takes the strike. Counts now at 2-1. Again, strike. Counts now at 2-2. A runner on first.
Got a ground ball hit to the first base side, and Rachel's out at first base, but Daphne, Tina Graham advances to second base.
And next to bat for the Middies is number 33, Courtney DeRosiers.
First pitch lined up, and it's a fly ball hit up to center field, and it's caught by the center fielder. That retires the side for the inning. After one, score is 0-0 going into the top of the second.
The MIAA is committed to the welfare of student athletes throughout the Commonwealth and to the fairness of competition among its member schools. 160,000 high school students from 350 member schools will participate in interscholastic athletics during this current academic year. Many thousands of these boys and girls enjoy additional educational experiences by qualifying for one or more than 250 postseason championships in 28 different sports sponsored by the MIAA. The game you are listening to and watching is a culmination of one of these activities. The MIAA, on behalf of high school students across the Commonwealth, thank you for your support of their educational programs.
We just saw the first inning of play here in the quarterfinal round of the state championship. Dracut Middies playing the Winchester Sachems. Just been informed that I was wrong. It's now the state tournament, not the state championship. I'm a little far advanced for this one.
Get on. get underway here in the top of the second inning. Up to bat for Winchester is number 2, Rachel Capozzi. Melanie Dutney on the mound for the Middies. She has a current record of 13-0. First pitch is low for a ball. Second pitch. Thought she got the strike.
No, that was a low. Ball was low.
And swings and misses. Counts now at 2-1. Swings and misses again for the strike. Count now goes to 2-2.
And we've got a line drive hit into center field, and it's going to be a base hit.
Next to bat for Winchester is number 13, Lindsay Santini.
Ground ball hit to first base. Second baseman covers it, and it's going to be the first out of this inning. Runner advances to second base.
Next to bat for Winchester is number 8, Erin Krajewski. Dewey's pitch is low for ball 1.
Foul ball hit into the crowd. It's going to be a strike.
Count now goes to 1-1.
Another foul ball back into the crowd. Count is now 1-2. Ball just missed.
Count goes to 2-2.
And they're going to have a play to third base. And it's backed up by Slim Panette, so that was a close one. And Rachel Capozzi steals third base on the missed throw by Courtney DeRoges.
Next to bat for Win.
Same batter, Joe. Count's now full, though. Pop fly into the infield, caught by the first baseman, Rachel Halsworth. And there's now 2 outs.
Now up to bat for Winchester is number 9, Meredith Hill. Gets the strike. Counts 0-1.
And we've got a base hit into left field, and the run will score. Score is now 1-0 in favor of the Winchester Sachems. Pitcher kind of helping her own cause there. The base hit into left field.
Up to bat next for Winchester is number 7, Allison Gate. We're in the top of the second with 2 outs.
We've got a pinch runner for Meredith Hill. Jillian Murphy, number 1. We have a timeout here, so the umpires get their facts straight. We're back underway.
First pitch is high for a ball.
Back beyond the backstop.
Count now goes to 1-1.
Another foul ball, same place. Count is now 1-2. We've got a timeout so we can get some of those balls back.
This is low for a ball. Count goes to 2-2. And she gets a strike.
And we're done 1.5 innings here in this quarterfinal round game of the championship tournament, state championship tournament. And the score is 1-0 in favor of the Winchester Sachems.
Interscholastic athletics allow thousands of high school students to strive to be champions in 28 sports for young men and women offered by the MIAA member schools. High school athletics have the potential to inspire maximum performance, to provide quality competition, and to foster the development of the highest standards of sportsmanship among players, coaches, officials, and spectators. Quality of competition and maximum student participation in each sport are goals of the Massachusetts Interscholastic Athletic Association. Let us all assume the responsibility of assuring that every high school athletic competition represents a positive educational experience for the participating students. Please lend your personal support to the efforts of school leaders in your community.
As we start the bottom of the second here, number 10. Is up at bat.
I believe that's Colleen O'Leary.
Colleen O'Leary. Yes, it's Colleen O'Leary, wearing a different number today, I believe. She hits a base hit into center field, and she's going to be safe at first base. Next up to bat.
Oh, that was Kristen DeRoges.
That was Kristen DeRoges.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, anyways.
We have to get our batting order straightened out here. This looks to be number 31, designated hitter
This
Colleen
is Colleen
O'Leary.
O'Leary. And it's going to be high for a ball. Count is now 2-0. Pitch is in the strike zone. The count is now 2-1. Fly ball hit to center field. Caught by the center fielder, and it's going to be out number 1. Runner does not advance. Up for the Dracut Middies is number 8, Amy DeSimas.
Runner on first with 1 out. First pitch is low for ball. Pitch is high for a ball 2. Count is now at 2-0.
Ground ball hit to the pitcher. Thrown to second base, and she's going to be safe at first base. So there's 2 outs here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. The Sachems did not turn the double play. And up for the Dracut Middies is number 13, Celine Pinnock.
First pitch is called strike. Count now goes to 0-1. Counts now at 1-1.
Ground ball off the pitcher's ankle, and everybody is safe. We now have 2 runners on the bottom of the 2nd inning.
Number 9, Justine Roy, up to bat.
Umpire's checking to see if the pitcher is okay. Took a pretty hot shot off the ankle.
Two outs, runners on first and second.
Got a timeout called by the Winchester coach. Infield joins her in to the pitcher's mound.
Justine Roy up to bat with 2 outs. First pitch is in for a strike. Counts now at 0-1. Gonna be low for a ball. 1-1.
Got a ground ball into center field. And it's going to be a close call at the plate. And she's out, tagged out right before she slides into home plate. So that's going to be the end of the 2nd inning. Dracut scores no runs right there. So at the end of the 2nd inning, it's going to be Winchester 1, Dracut nothing. Very nice play by the Winchester team.
And we're back.
And it's the top of the 3rd inning. Pitch is in for Melanie Dutton. He's called a strike.
Up to bat for Winchester is number 3, Grace Bloodwell. Count is now 0-1.
Fly ball hit to center field. And we have almost a collision between the center fielder and the right fielder. But anyways, it's calling out. So,
Amy DeCimas with the catch.
good call, Joe. Up to bat for Winchester is the number 2 hitter, Leslie Santini. Foul ball hit behind the crowd. It's going to be 0-1.
Pitch is high for ball. Count now goes to 1-1. And swings and misses. Count now goes to 1-2.
Fouled into the backstop. Count remains 1-2. Timeout called by Courtney DeRoches. Go talk to her pitcher.
Counts 1-2 on Santini.
Fouled behind the backstop.
Ball's low. 4-2. Count now goes to 3-2. And she's gonna walk her. Next to bat for Manchester is number 10, Julie Rodriguez. In the top of the third with 1 out. And she gets the strike. Count now goes to 0-1.
Little try of a pickoff attempt there by Courtney DeRoches, but she's called safe first base.
Counts now at 0-2.
Ground ball to second base. See if Dracut can turn the double play, and they just can't pull it off. So it's going to be 2 outs here in the bottom of the, the top of the third inning.
Next to bat for Winchester is number 4, Allison Pinney. First pitch is called strike. Counts at 0-1.
And we've got a fly ball hit to center field, and it's caught by
Justine Roy.
And that retires a side for the Winchester Sachems. And after 2.5, it's the Winchester team 1, Dracut 0.
160,000 students will participate this year in more than 80,000 high school sport competitions among the MIAA's 350 member schools. The Massachusetts Interscholastic Athletic Association encourages you to support your local high school athletic programs and the students who participate in them.
As we go into the bottom of the third, excuse me. Umpires for today's game are Matt DiGostino behind home plate, and Dan Trepanier is the first, second, third base umpire. We have the top of the order up for the Dracut Middies. Number 23, Tina Graham, leading off. We got a fly ball hit to the shortstop, and it's going to be caught. It's going to be the first out of this bottom of the third inning.
Next to bat for the Middies is number 7, Daphne Page. Pitch is low for a ball. Pitch is called strike. Count now goes to 1-1. Daphne Page leads her team with home runs. She has 25 home runs so far this season.
And we've got a line drive hit to the second baseman, but it will be caught. So there's now 2 outs in this bottom of this third inning. Score is 1-0 Winchester.
Next to bat for the Middies is number 27, first baseman Rachel Hosworth.
And we've got a base hit into left field. So Hosworth with the hit is going to stop at first base.
Next to bat for the Middies is number 33, Courtney DeRoses. First pitch is low for ball. We are in the bottom of the third inning with 2 outs.
Line drive off the third baseman. That's a fair ball, and Courtney is going to be safe at first base.
Next to bat for the Middies, number 10, left fielder Kristen DeRoses.
We have a timeout called here by the umpire and coach. See if the number 2 of Winchester is okay after getting that line drive to the forearm. Just making sure throwing ability is okay. And looks like she's going to be okay.
So we return to action. We have 2 outs with runners on first and second, and number 10, Kristen DeRoses, up to bat.
Ground ball, foul. Third base side. Count is going to be 0-1.
makes the strike. Count now goes to 0-2. Pitch is high for ball. Count now goes to 1-2. Nice look by DeRoches. And count now goes to 2-2.
And we've got a towering shot hit into. That's going to be a home run. Hit by number 10, Kristen DeRoches. It's going to be a 3-run shot right over the left center fence. Score is now going to be 3-1 in favor of the Dracut Middies.
That hit was desperately needed by the Middies to get themselves on the board, to get the ball rolling here in the quarterfinal game of the state tournament. We now remain in the bottom of the third. Score is 3-1 with 2 outs. Next to bat for the Middies is number 31,
Colleen O'Leary.
Kristen DeRoches just made that her 20th homer of the year.
And they got a fly ball into right field, and it's going to be caught. Damage has been done here by the Dracut Middies with a towering 3-run homer by Kristen DeRoches. Score is now 3-1 in favor of the Dracut Middies going into the top of the 4th inning. And we're back. We got a fly ball foul.
The batter for Winchester is number 2, Rachel Capozzi.
We've got a new pitcher in for the Dracut Middies, number 27,
Rachel Hosworth.
Rachel Hosworth.
Count is now 1-1.
Melanie Dutney pitched 3 full innings for the Dracut Middies. Fly ball hit to right field, left field, and it's caught by Kristen DeRoches.
We are now in the top of the 4th inning. Come to you from the Michael J. Monahan Memorial Field in Dracut, Massachusetts. This is the quarterfinal round of the state tournament. Score is 3-1. Dracut Middies lead it. And next to bat is number 13, Lindsay Santini. It's going to be a grounded ball.
A ground ball pitch.
Count now goes to 1-0.
Line drive hit foul.
Count now goes to 1-1. Count now goes to 2-1.
Fly ball hit to the shortstop, but it's going to be caught by the third baseman. Sounded kind of weird, but it's the way it happened. And it's going to be the second out of the inning.
Up to bat next for Winchester, number 8, Erin Krajewski. And Rachel gets the strike. Count is now at 0-1.
Ground ball hit to second base, easy out for the Dracut Middies, and that's going to be a 1-2-3 inning for Dracut going into the bottom of the 2nd inning. Bottom of the 4th inning. A little off there today, Joe. Score is 3-1 in favor of Dracut.
The MIAA is committed to the welfare of student athletes throughout the Commonwealth and to the fairness of competition among its member schools. 160,000 high school students from 350 member schools will participate in interscholastic athletics during this current academic year. Many thousands of these boys and girls enjoyed additional educational experiences by qualifying for one of the more than 250 postseason championships in 28 different sports sponsored by the MIAA. The game you are listening to and watching is a culmination of these activities. The MIAA, on behalf of high school students across the Commonwealth, thank you for your support and of their educational programs. This is the bottom of the fourth inning. Dracut Middies lead this game 3-1. Kristen DeRoges with the 3-run homer to put the Middies on the board in the bottom of the third inning. First to bat, the first three batters for the Middies will be number 8 right fielder Amy DeSimas, number 13 third baseman Celine Panette, and number 9 center fielder Justine Roy. So we get underway here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Amy DeSimas up to bat. And DeSimas takes a strike. Count is at 0-1.
And we've got a base hit, and it's a line drive into the left field there, and it's going to be caught. The first out of the bottom of the fourth.
Next to bat for the Middies is number 13 third baseman Celine Panette. And Celine takes a strike. Count is now 0-1 with 1 out.
Ground ball hit to the first baseman, and Celine's going to be out. There's now 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth inning.
Next to bat for the Middies, number 9 center fielder Justine Roy. First pitch is low for a ball. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is high for ball 2. It's going to be low, ball 3. Count is now at 3-0. And Roy takes a strike. Counts now at 3-1. We have 2 outs in the bottom of the fourth inning. Middies lead it 3-1.
Ground ball hits second base, thrown to first base for the out. It's going to be a 1-2-3 inning for the Winchester Sachems. Both teams go 1-2-3 in this fourth inning. Into the top of the fifth. Score is 3-1 in favor of the Dracut Middies. And we're back here in the top of the fifth inning. Number 9 for the Winchester Sachems, Meredith Hill, is up to bat in this top of the fifth. Rachel Hosworth with the pitch.
And first pitch is good for a strike. Count now goes to 0-1.
Fouled back. And it's going to be 0-2.
Pitch is called for a ball. Count now goes to 1-2 against Hill.
Ground ball to third baseman Celine Panette, thrown for the out. Very nice play by Celine Panette.
We now have 1 out in the top of the 5th on the Winchester Sachums. And next to bat is number 7, Allison Gate. First pitch is called good for a strike. We now go to 0-1.
Ground ball to the pitcher, Rachel, thrown to first base for the out. There's now 2 outs here in the top of the 5th.
Number 3, Grace Bloodwell to bat next for Winchester. And she swings and misses for strike 1. Pitch is going to be high for a ball. Counts now 1-1. 2 outs. Bases are empty. And swings and misses again. For strike 2. Count is now 1-2. The grounded pitch for ball 2. Count is now at 2-2. And swings and misses for strike 3. And that's going to be the 3rd out for Winchester.
It's going to be 6 in a row put down by Rachel Hosworth here in this state tournament.
Score is now 3-1. Dracut Middies lead it. The MIAA recognizes the use of mood-altering chemicals as a significant health problem for many adolescents, resulting in negative effects on behavior, learning, and the total development of the student-athlete. Let's help our young people learn the facts about drug use and help them make responsible decisions regarding mood-altering chemicals. Talk about it in your family and with your school. Do it soon. Brought to you by the Massachusetts Interscholastic Athletic Association.
So, Joe, we're going into the bottom of the 5th inning here. Dracut leads this one 3-0 over Winchester Sachums. And we've got the top of the order for the Middies coming up.
The first 3 batters for the Middies will be number 23, second baseman Tina Graham, number 7, shortstop Daphne Page, and number 27, now pitching Rachel Hosworth. As we start the bottom of the 5th inning with 0 outs, Tina Graham is up to bat, and she takes the ball. So the count will now go to 1-0.
Line drive hit into, it's going to be to the fence. That's going to be good for at least 2 for Tina Graham. And it's bobbled around the infield a little bit. It's going to be a double for Tina.
Next to bat for the Middies is number 7, Daphne Page. We have 0 outs in the bottom of the 5th inning with a runner on second base. First pitch is low for a ball.
Daphne squares to bunt. We have the wind up by the Winchester pitcher. He called strike by the umpire. Count is now 1-1. Fly ball to the pitcher, and it's going to be caught for the first out of this to the bottom of the 5th.
Up to bat. Next for the middies is number 27, Rachel Hosworth. And Rachel takes a strike. Count will go to 0-1. We have 1 out in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Ground ball to the first baseman, and it's going to be called out as she tags the base, but the runner advances to the third base. We now have 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th, with the runner in scoring position.
Next to bat for the middies is number 10, left fielder Kristen DeRoges. What is that? No, I'm sorry, that's number 33, catcher Courtney DeRoges.
One of those DeRoges people.
And she looks at ball 1. Takes a strike. Count is now 1-1.
And we've got a shot hit to left field by Courtney DeRoges into the fence. It's going to be at least 2.
And Tina Graham will advance to get the run for the middies. Score will now go to 4-1 in favor of the Dracut middies. And to bat next is number 10, Kristen DeRoges. Kristen DeRoges had a 3-run homer in the bottom of the 3rd inning. We have 2 outs here. Score is now 4-1 with Kristen DeRoges up to bat. We have a runner on second. And she takes a strike. Count is now 0-1.
And we've got a ball fouled back and behind the backstop.
Counts now at 0-2.
Fly ball hit to the first base side of this diamond. Count, it's going to be foul.
Count remains at 0-2.
And swing and a miss for strike 3. That's going to retire the Dracut middies, but they did score 1 run. The score after 5 innings is 4-1 in favor of Dracut. Okay, and we're here at the top of the 6th inning, Dracut with a 4-1 lead. Rachel Hosworth still on the mound for the middies.
Batting for Winchester is number 18, Leslie Santini. Today is June 9th, 1998. This is come to you from the Michael J. Monahan Memorial Field. This is the quarterfinal round of the state tournament. Dracut leads at 4-1. And Santini takes ball 2, I believe.
Yes. And we've got a blind drive hit to Tina Graham. It's going to take a 1-hopper. She's going to throw out at first base. So that's going to be the first out of the 6th inning.
To bat next for Winchester is number 10, Julie Rodriguez. Rachel Hosworth pitching for the Middies. And Rodriguez takes a strike. Count is now at 0-1.
Ground ball hit to third base side by the shortstop, and we got a stretch by first baseman
Colleen O'Leary.
And she's going to be out. So it's going to be 2 outs here in the top of the 6th inning.
Up to bat next for Winchester is number 4, Allison Peeney. Middy's playing excellent defense the past 3 innings. Rachel's going to loft the ball over for ball 1.
Rachel has retired the last 8 batters. And I shouldn't have said that because there's a base hit. It'll be good for 1 base.
Next to bat for Winchester is number 2, Rachel Capozzi. We are in the top of the 6th inning with 2 outs. Score is 4-1. Dracut Middies lead it. And first pitch is going to be called for good for a strike. Count is now at 0-1.
Fly ball hit into left field, caught by Kristen DeRozier, and that's going to be the end of the top of the 6th. We now have a score of Dracut 4, Winchester 1.
Representatives of your local school committees, school superintendents, school administrators, athletic directors, coaches, game officials, and physicians numbering close to 500 voluntarily contribute their time and service to more than 30 MIAA standing committees. The efforts of these men and women are the strength and backbone of the Massachusetts Interscholastic Athletic Association. The MIAA salutes all who serves as MIAA committee members on behalf of the 160,000 MIAA student athletes across the Commonwealth.
So we go here into the bottom of the 6th inning. Dracut with a 3-run lead.
The next 3 batters for the Middies will be number 31 designated hitter Colleen O'Leary, number 8 right fielder Amy DeSimis, and number 13 third baseman Celine Panette.
Well, Joe, we're seeing a very well played game here by both sides.
Both teams are playing very well defensively out on the field, getting the 1, 2, 3 outs.
There hasn't been any errors yet, so all of these runs are earned.
And we get underway in the bottom of the 6th inning. Scores 4-1. Dracut Middies lead it, and to bat is number 31 Colleen O'Leary. First pitch is good for a strike. Count is at 0-1.
And we've got a ground ball hit to the shortstop, and first base is going to be pulled off the bag. And the runner is going to be awarded second base on the passed ball. So we're going to have a runner in scoring position in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Next to bat for the Middies is number 8 right fielder Amy DeSimis.
The Winchester coach is having a word with the home plate umpire, questioning a call of awarding Colleen O'Leary third base.
Second base.
I think I need some sleep, Joe. Scribe. Amy DeSimis squares the bunt, and she's thrown out at first base. And Colleen O'Leary advances to third base.
Next to bat for the Middies is number 13, third baseman Celine Panette. There is one out in the bottom of the sixth inning. Score is 4-1. We have a runner on third. First pitch is low for a ball. Count is now at 1-0.
And we've got a fly ball hit to right field, and it's going to be caught. There's now 2 outs here in the bottom of the sixth.
Next to bat for the Middies, number 23, second baseman Tina Graham. Oh, take that back. Number 9, center fielder Justine Roy.
Justine squares to bunt. And she's going to be thrown out at first base. And it's the end of the 6th inning. No runs score. And we're going into the top of the 7th inning. Dracut leading 4-1. And we're back in the top of the 7th inning. If the Dracut Middies can hold their lead by 3 runs, score being 4-1, they can advance in the playoffs tournament, whichever one it is.
Up to bat for Winchester
Is number 13, who just hit it into the left field.
Lindsay Santini will get the base hit. And next, number 8, Erin Krajuzik will bat next for Winchester. We have a runner on first with no outs in the top of the 7th inning. First pitch is high for ball. Count is now 1-0.
And fly ball hit to Tina Graham. Second base is going to be the first out of the 7th inning. Dracut now 2 outs away from advancing in the tournament.
Next up to bat for Winchester will be number 9, Meredith Hill. And first pitch is called good for a strike. Count will now go to 0-1. A runner on first with 1 out.
Foul ball hit by
Hill.
number 9, Meredith Hill, to the back of the backstop.
Count will now go to 0-2. Pitch is going to be called for a ball. Count is now at 1-2. And throws the strike. 4, strike 3, and that will retire number 9, Meredith Hill, for this inning.
2 outs here in the top of the 7th.
Next to bat is number 7, Allison Gate.
It's the last chance for Winchester. She foul tips it back into the catcher. It's going to be strike 1.
2 outs in the top of the 7th with a runner on first. Count is at 0-1. And Rachel throws 4, strike 2.
Count is now 0-2. And Allison Gate hits it back of the backstop for a foul ball.
Count remains at 0-2. Once again, the ball is foul tipped for the foul ball. Count still remains at 0-2 with a runner on first and 2 outs.
Ground ball hit foul towards the Dracut Midi bench. Count's going to remain 0-2.
Fouls that ball once again, and the count will remain at 0-2.
Ground ball hit to the pitcher, Rachel Hosworth, thrown to first base, and that's going to be the end of the game. Well, Dracut pulls this one off 4-1. Excuse me. It's going to be the ball game.
The Middies will now have a record in this tournament of 2-1. You need to have a record of 6-0. 2-0, I'm sorry. You need to have a record of 6-0 to win the state championship, so they're on their way
To repeat in their
They will now move on and
title.
play round 3 as we see the two teams congratulating each other. 3 runs were scored in the bottom of the 3rd inning by Kristen DeRoges on a 3-run homer, and the 4th run by the Middies was scored in the bottom of the 5th inning. Final score of the game was 4-1 in favor of the Dracut Middies. They will now advance in tournament action. And that's just about going to wrap things up here. This is MIAA Girls Softball for Media One Sports Crew. I am Joe DiCarlo alongside Jim Broadbent. Have a good night, everybody.